Yo, yo, yo! Another edition of Insta Chat with the Journalist. I'm Andile, aka the Journalist. And today my guest is Bluelle, who is a DJ slash producer all the way from Mafikeng in Northwest. Now, Mafikeng is well known for producing rappers like Kulichana, Casper Nyovest, Double HP, RIP to Double HP, and the list is endless, man. But here comes this guy, and he decided, what, he's gonna do house music, and he's a great DJ, great producer. He's both a club and a radio DJ. So yeah, interesting guy. He's worked with the likes of Nak Music, Holly Ray. He's been releasing music, and a lot of his songs are actually very, very dope. So I just thought that I should have him on the show, catch up with him, get to know him a bit better, and understand his journey. You know what I mean? The guy has been on like the one and two's TV show that was on SABC 1. He's a resident DJ at some venues like News Cafe, and so forth and so on. So yeah, man. So shout out to him. He's gonna be joining us shortly. So basically, if you're new to this platform, what we do here is that we document house culture in house culture in Africa, and we just talk to people that are in the house music space and people that are making moves in the house music space. You know what I mean? And the whole aim of this whole thing is to just document, and get to understand the people that are behind it, understand their stories, where they are from, and what messages are they trying to get across. Dumela Ntate Bluelle, how are you, sir?
Hey, man, I didn't say no sure.
I know, like my brother.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for making time to chat to me, this evening. Gaitiki December, you'll rather be on the streets, but here we are doing interviews.
Sure, yeah, no stress, man. Anytime.
Yeah, bro. So, I just thought, I should have you over on the show and just, chat to you and get to
Yeah.
know you a bit better. Now, you're a guy from Mafikeng, right? And Mafikeng is known for producing hip hop people, rappers, it's the Motswako culture. And when I hear you come with, with a different sound, what inspired your sound?
Oh, okay. For me, it was like the funny thing is I actually used to rap first. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
really?
yeah. But it got to the point where like Nerel Mahrut man arna ko kasi man, like they just used to like house and all that type of thing. And then I moved to Joburg at a point, and after that I met a couple of people that were into house music, and I also started like liking the culture and what it's about and the music.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's what inspired me to actually join that sound.
And your sound, you infuse, like, I hear a lot of like local taste, and also international taste. How would which genre are you more comfortable with?
Okay, so in terms of my sound, I try to incorporate what I like. So whatever I listen to is what will influence what I make. So at the moment, I like a lot of Afro tech, and I like a lot of just house yakai. Not necessarily like the popular genres like Boma Piano and stuff. Even though I might venture time to time into it, but that's really what I like. So what I like is what you're gonna hear in my sound.
Okay. Yeah, no, dope, man. And you've been pushing for a while. You
Mhm.
were, one of the favorites on the ones and twos show. How was that experience like for you?
Ones and twos was nice, man. We got to meet a lot of people. I got to learn a lot of skills in terms of music. So everything from time management to how to make a proper beat for the crowd to how to interact with the crowd. And like a lot of little things, because once we were on the show, we learned also the industry of showbiz, because show business, I feel like show business is very different to just music itself. So we got to learn the show business part of things, where the show must go on. And funny enough, we actually used to wake up at like 4 in the morning just to go and shoot, and so we got to experience how it felt like to be a star. So
Mm.
I've learned a lot of things from there.
Okay, and it's waking up at 4 a.m. Doing that type of stuff where you have to go to, because it's a call time for a shoot, interview, shooting the whole day. That's the stuff that's not shown. On TV we just see the glamour stuff. So what has been some of the challenges that people don't see? Being a producer, DJ, that like people might think, oh, you're a superstar. You travel around, you meet famous people, but what have been some of the challenges that people don't might not know about?
Okay. So I think with the general, let's say if you're an up and coming artist, I think they actually don't know how much work goes into it, because like you're saying, most of them see the glamorous part and like the nice part about being an artist. That's what they'll get to see, being on TV, whatever. But the work that goes into it, the discipline that goes into it, the emotional intelligence that goes into it, because also, I mean, I feel like if you're in entertainment and you're in showbiz, you have to be smiling all the time. You have to act like you like people all the time. So it comes with a certain amount of emotional IQ, because when people
Yeah.
follow, they don't follow you because they want to hear a sad story. They want to be happy. They want to knock off from work and then hear your nice song, and then they see you at a party and then you're smiling, or on Monday. So you need to uplift people's moods. So I think the hard part is exactly what I'm saying. The emotional IQ that comes in with it, the discipline. Yeah, I think those are the two important things that people actually don't see.
Mm. Yeah, man. Okay, I know that's dope insights there. So you work with a lot of artists. I know you've worked with Holly Ray, Nag Music and so forth. What have been some of your career like highlights in terms of collaborations?
Okay. In terms of collaborations, I must say, when I worked with, let's say, Knock, for instance, we had a really good single, which was one of the first singles that I've had that has blown up. And since then, we've actually been talking about doing stuff. The market changes here and there, so we also need to adjust and work out a new game plan and see how we can carry the music forward, yeah, bro? But
Mm.
that was the highlights. Working with Nak. Number two, working with KB, because the Prince KB album that I was on, Nelly Rimino, and then I think KB sold like gold on that album.
Mm.
So it helped with me, because also I can then talk to different people and say, listen, I'm a gold
Mhm.
selling, or I've done this, or I've done that. The Prince KB, you understand? So I
Mm.
think those are the real highlights that I've had.
Okay, I know that's dope, man. And what does it mean for you as an artist that works on an album that becomes gold? Like, what does that mean for you?
Yeah, the nice thing is that you can put on your bio. Bio totally CV. So it
Mm.
means everybody now knows that you've worked on a gold selling album, and more people will be willing to work with you after that. Especially, when you're an up and coming artist, not a lot of people know you. All
Mm.
right. And when it comes to the fans, I don't think the fans really care much to know you unless they really vibe with your sound. But now, when you're talking to the industry and you're inside and you're talking to the other people that have built legacies in the industry, if you say, I've done that, they tend to take you more seriously. So I think that's like a good highlight.
Oh, okay. I know, dope, man. Very well put. And also, I just wanted to find. I know the years. I mean, the Christmas take outside.
Yeah.
The years
Merry
over.
Christmas. Merry Christmas, brother.
Merry Christmas,
Or I
bro.
will, I will celebrate it.
Joe, not real. I mean, I don't really understand what this thing is about, but it's not about me, man. It's about you.
Yeah, yeah, no. Let me say happy holidays. Is that better?
Yeah, yeah, I know. Thank you so much. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
And we all know 2020 has been a tough year, but looking at 2021, how are you planning on tackling it?
Okay. So what I did is I spent time out from the industry, like the whole of 2020. I was just watching what's going on. And now there's like there's a new sound, Kima Piano, you know. It's like every genre, it's like when Kwaito was in, it's like when hip hop was in, you know. So times move. So I think I'm facing the first challenge of my career where I need to move with the times, but also remain true to my identity when it comes to music.
Mm,
So the only thing that I've been working on is trying to represent myself within the new scope of things. So
mm,
2021 is going to be me showing my interpretation of where the industry has gone to. But
mm,
I also want to show you my true side. I don't want to ride on because Konalma piano now.
mm, mm,
You know, no. I want to show you what I stand for in the new era.
mm. Okay, and then project wise, last question. How, are you dropping singles, albums, EP? What's next year looking like for you?
Okay, so the plan is to drop some singles, especially Jan and Feb.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Last year I wanted to work with Holly again. It's just I got
Mm-hmm.
disturbed by not last year, this year actually. I wanted to
Mm,
work with Holly again, and I haven't sent her the beat,
mm,
so probably be like one of the first people to know about this. But
mm,
I want to send her something, and I want to see what we can do with it. And then
mm,
I've been chatting to Knock again. Usually when we release, it's like Jan, Feb. So yeah, those are the two people that I can say I can almost guarantee that something will come out, just depending on whether the studio session is correct and we have the right song. Then I can say with
mm,
those two, something will
mm.
come out.
Okay, I know, dope, man. Thank you so much for your time, bro. And then, is there anything that that I might have missed that you might want to mention to people out there?
Oh, okay. No, at the moment, it's just pushing the music and figuring out the industry where it's going, how I can place myself in the market wherever the industry goes. So that's the only thing that I'm figuring out. But I want to say next year I'm definitely gonna start releasing music because I haven't released in a long time actually. I think it's been like a year or two. So I've just
Mm,
been sort of studying what the industry is. But I mean, when
mm,
you talk about music, if we say I haven't released in a year or two, that's actually not a long time because
mm,
people used to take years to build albums, you know. But Michael
mm,
Jackson, when they used to say I'm dropping an album, they'll tell you it's dropping in 2 years, and you're like, what, you know?
mm, mm,
So I think now the music is more fast paced. People release every like Friday or you know. So I'm just
mm,
trying to make sure that I meet the quality standards, but I can also have a place to stand on that makes sense in the industry.
mm. Okay, I know, cool, man. Makes sense, bro. It's always best to take time with your project so that you release quality stuff. And yeah,
Yeah.
man. As soon as you're ready, bro, let us know so that we can do a young listening session. Ne?
Ah, sa wara kita usay. Kiti.
Okay. Yeah, no. Thank you so much, brother. Enjoy your Christmas, ne?
Yeah, yeah, do the same, man.
All right, ne. Sharp, sharp.
Yeah, sure.